Hey, folks, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Tonight we're gonna be doing Neon Knights, and with that, I'll just pass it off to Kat.
Hi, I am Kat. I am going to be your GM tonight. Their GM, but yours too, chat. And we are going to be playing Neon Knights. And this is a special treat because we have the writer of Neon Knights here and designer, which is a delight for literally all of you. You're welcome. So, as I mentioned, I'm Kat. I am the host king of the podcast Sword of Symphonies. I like to write games, whatever. Not my. I'm just here to tell the story. If we can go down the list of everybody in the Discord and just kind of briefly introduce yourself so everyone knows who's playing. Ethan,
Okay.
would you please?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. So my name is Ethan. I go by Ethan H. Reynolds on basically every platform. I'm a creator of Neon Knights. I've made a bunch of other games like you may have heard of Coven and Barbaria, some free class-based one-page TTRPGs. I've made Tales from the Aerosphere, which also uses Neon Knights as system. But I'm just a game creator slash shitposter on Twitter, and I thank deeply three of these lovely compatriots in this stream right now for giving me the chance to show off my game, and literally I could not thank you all enough. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Glad to have you, Ethan.
It's gonna be a blast. I don't think anyone hasn't heard of Coven. Um, if you haven't, check out Ethan's Twitter. What's wrong with you?
I'll link it again. Thank you for the follow,
Yeah.
folks. Thank you.
If you're here, you already know him and love him, but Red, would you please?
Hi, I'm Red. I'm the host of this channel. Not tonight's host, but I am the host of this channel. I do streams Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. CST, where we do world building. And hopefully I'll have some of these folks back on. Well, some of them back on, I'll say. But but yeah. Besides that, folks, I do have a giveaway going in the chat. We are giving away count them, 5 copies of Neon Knights. At the midway point of the stream, we'll be giving out a handful of them, and at the end of the stream, we'll be giving out a handful of them. So if you don't win one, you might win another one. If you win 2, you don't get 2. I'll give it to another person. But do exclamation point giveaway in the chat to possibly win a copy of this game that we are playing right now. How meta is that? But anyway, that's me.
Beautiful. And we absolutely have not forgotten him. He's unforgettable. Klaus, would you please?
Hi, I'm Klaus von Hohenlohe, known on YouTube as the Dungeon Noob's Guide, making guides to teach people how to play different TTRPGs and use different accessibility tools to better get into games. And I'm just so excited to be here, to get to play some Neon Knights, to have a good time and get a little wild.
Little wild.
We love getting
Not
a
too
little
wild.
wild.
Not too
around
wild.
here.
We're not.
Appropriate amount of wildness.
We're not
The
number 3.
correct-
We're not number 3 wild.
The correct amount. So, everyone. Neon Knights. If you haven't read it, you're going to get a chance to enter the giveaway. You're going to get a copy. It's beautiful. Cyberpunk, gorgeous. In the future, we are in a place. It is called Jericho City. It is full of corporations. Most of them can't be trusted. None of them can be trusted. It's cyberpunk and it's beautiful. And my favorite thing about cyberpunk is that it is about the dirtbag of the future. And with that in mind, I would love to hear about all of your future dirtbags, please, my lovely cast.
Are we going down the line again on Discord?
Go, Ethan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
All right. I don't even know how to introduce my character, but okay. So my
They're a
character
looker.
is Mr. My character's name is Mr. Whiskers, and they are a pickpocket who uses an ally supply from the Guns and Bullets DLC to distract people. The robot is like an entertainer type, so they try to give off these orator like type speeches while Mr. Whiskers goes around the crowd and like pickpockets people. So that's pretty much all he lives for. I rolled a 12 on my wealth roll, by the way, so I have like 450,000 globals. So if y'all need any money, hey, I'm here. So yeah.
Well done, Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah, he's pickpocketed a lot of pockets apparently.
Wow. Hard working. We gotta respect the hustle.
Yeah.
Red, would you please?
I guess. Okay, God. I guess I'll introduce my character.
Thank you.
I'm playing the titular guitarist and lead singer of Saber, Kay Layden. So Kay is actually a decently famous musician around where he's from, in Jericho. Mostly on the streets, but he does have a +6 to fame, so he's actually pretty well known, but he's kind of getting sick of just pretending to be like fighting against the system, so now he's actually fighting against the system. He's weaponized his guitar just for the occasion.
All right. Well, I guess that leaves me.
Please.
I am playing Aster Linus, a former scientist for a corporation who grew disillusioned, and instead of directly trying to change the system or fight back, he went rogue and began to basically find any criminal element who is willing to just disrupt the system and sell them explosives or his hacking expertise. And as much as he might say that it's all for the greater good, it usually seems to be for whatever illicit substances he is currently trying to scrounge up. So
All right.
Dice drop. Thank you for the 1,200 bits. Thank you so much. We got a hype train going now. Let's go.
Woo! You too.
Oh,
So,
that's exciting.
I'm just going to, kind of as a taste of this delightful game that we are delighting in tonight, I'm going to read you a bit from the preface. And then I'm going to ask you all a question. And I hope that you're all very excited about the question I have to ask you. But first, after years of relative peace across Earth, a sudden nuclear apocalypse ravaged the world, leaving scars upon the land for centuries. Once some of the radiation dissipated, humanity began to rebuild itself from the rubble. Cities and leaders rose and fell until finally, in the year 2700, 7 megacities were built from the technology of the past.
I hate to interrupt your
Period.
preface.
Oh no, it was either that or I was just gonna read off the names of all 7 of them, but welcome to Jericho City.
Well, yeah, welcome to Jericho City. We just keep getting gift subs. Holy crap.
Wow.
Okay, so Derek gave out 2.
Yeah,
Thank you, Derek.
Chad.
Much love to you, brother. Bappy Go Lucky gave out 5 community gift subs. Thank you so much. You folks, oh man. This is
Yes.
turning out to be a great stream.
Beautiful.
Folks, for those of you that just got here, be sure to do ! giveaway in the chat to win a copy of this really cool game.
Uh-huh.
But Kat, please continue. Sorry, I just like
No, this is worth getting excited about. We have the single most beautiful chat in Twitch history right here tonight with us.
hell yeah.
Not a one of you has a flaw. I'll say it in court.
You legally could.
I could, yeah. But so I have a question for all 3 of our characters, and that is, who's in medical debt?
Oh,
Medical debt.
medical debt.
I don't think that Mr. Whiskers would be. I mean, maybe for like a sprained ankle that costs like 500,000 globals like 2 years ago. You know?
Mr. Whiskers' sticky fingers is a congenital condition that he's gotta have.
Yeah.
That they've gotta have looked at.
Exactly.
I'd say Aster Linus. Aster seems like the kind of guy who'd be in some medical debt. He's probably been to the hospital more than a few times to deal with addiction problems or explosions gone wrong.
Okay. All right. Astrolinus then.
Well, see, the thing is, Kay likes getting in bar fights.
Yes.
So he's got to get stitched up a lot. He's made a lot of trips to the emergency room, so I'd imagine he's sort of like racking up a little bit of a debt in that regard.
And I also have a question, which is, how do the three of you know each other? And are you best friends? And do you hang out and play video games together, please?
Oh yeah, Kay's best friends with Astrolinus, favorite dude on the planet. No, he probably hates him. He probably just like calls him up every now and then when he like needs a bomb or something for the occasion that he would need a bomb, right? But
Oh yeah, if you need something illegal, Astor either makes it or he's got connections with people who can help get it to you. So
I think that Mr. Whiskers could supply some of those ingredients, those mysterious ingredients, from his many thefts over his life. So maybe that's how they know each other? That sounds like the most reasonable thing I can think of.
it's like a little chain, yeah. So so Mr. Whiskers knows Astrolinus, Astrolinus knows Kay.
Exactly.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Farm to table. There we go.
Alrighty. So, Astrolinus is approached digitally, as many of us often are in this day and age and in the year 2700. A message appears on your... Ethan, help me out here. People use cell phones in Jericho
Yeah.
City?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have a smartphone. It's in my backpack. I bought it.
Okay. You
Mm.
receive a text message. In the fashion of the future, it is attached to a little profile picture of a smartly dressed and business-like looking femme-type person. The message is from Jerica Bentley, and it says, Director of Operations, Medicina Inc. And it says, I would like to talk to you about your debt.
Don't really like talking with debt collectors unless I can weasel my way into more deferments. All right, he'll hit a little whatever link to give a little call back.
Certainly. When you give a call back, the voice is a tight and stern, higher-pitched one that says, Mr. Astrolinus, thank you for returning my message. I don't suppose you would like any kind of way to weasel your way into more deferment of your debt?
Yes, a weasel. That's a strong term, but
My
you know,
apologies.
yes, I mean, just putting some stuff off. I've had a little trouble finding legitimate and steady work. The economy being what it is.
Oh, I'm so both simultaneously sorry and glad to hear that.
That's okay.
Well, it's just that an opportunity has arisen for you to help us with something. And given that you're apparently currently available, I'm delighted to offer you a chance to help us solve a problem that we're facing, a problem that really everyone in the sector is facing, and in exchange, have your debt written off in its entirety.
In its entirety, the whole shebang.
The entirety of the shebang, I assure you.
It's a big shebang, but
Yours is quite the
All right.
impressive shebang. Yes, I've been over the records.
Isn't that a TV show?
I've heard that before. All right. What exactly am I doing? I'd like to know what a corporation wants from someone like me.
Well, as you well know, Medicina Inc. is in the business of ensuring public health and safety in Jericho City.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it has come to our attention that Sector 2 is currently facing a problem with a certain individual who has become a threat to that public safety. And well, we also have some image problems in Sector 2 and in Sector 1, and we thought it would be to our benefit to help the people of Sector 2 realize we're in this for their own good by dealing with this person before they slaughter their... Sorry, I'm being told before they violently engage their way through the entirety of the sector.
I forgot how great it was to hear all this fucking A-OK corporate speech. Yeah. You need someone gone.
Precisely. The more gone, the better. And according to your record, there's some, extremely gone that you're capable of. Is that correct?
I don't know what any records or whatnot might say. I can neither confirm nor deny, but yeah, I can take care of this.
I thought I was talking to the right person. I'm going to immediately send over the contract, in which I will put in writing that the entirety of your debt will be written off in exchange for the elimination of the figure that has come to be known as the Lion of Sector 2.
The Lion of Sector 2. All right, anything I should know? Any special info or
Victims of the Lion of Sector 2 have been... Give me a moment, please. Reduced to paste. Sorry, I was trying to find an A-OK corporate speak way for it and couldn't. My apologies.
I mean, I'd prefer you just avoid the corpo speak altogether and we can just, talk like people.
I'll send the contract over immediately. She hangs up.
Oh boy.
This call is being recorded.
For quality assurance purposes.
For quality assurance purposes, this call will be monitored and recorded. Hashtag turn to pace.
And shortly a courier arrives with a, sure enough, an official contract on company letterhead, promising that your debt will be written off in exchange for this task.
Hate signing anything with the corpos, but do like having them off my ass with all that debt. Yeah, why not? Let's have an in with them.
Let's.
Sign a little contract and.
All right.
People getting blown into paste. Feels
Sounds
like
a fun time.
Yeah, normally that's not a bad
It's like
thing.
more than I want to do on my own. Feels like something I want to do with
2 other people.
bodies in between me and whatever makes paste. Who owes me favors? Who owes me?
Who
He's like
owes you
flipping
favors?
through his phone. Okay. You owe me a little something something. Give a little jingle jangle to Kay.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, old pal, old friend of mine.
What the fuck do you want?
It's not about what I want. It's about... Remember how you owe me just like a little eensy-weensy favor?
Yeah, okay,
For,
get on
that
with it.
last package? Yeah. I'm doing a little something. Charitable work for the community.
Uh-huh.
And, there's... you heard about this Lion of District 2?
Have I?
That's a very good question.
Should I make a check for that?
I'm just having a little glancy do over the tradesees.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm a musician, so I have a negative to history. Actually, I don't know if that'd be history. That would be,
So what is it again? Like what
Seeing if I know about
Rumors,
this.
basically.
Yeah, so
rumors and current events.
history might work, I think.
History or street
Yeah.
smarts, maybe? I don't have street smart. I don't have either or.
Well, the world stats are passive.
Ah,
so,
okay. Understood.
yeah.
Understood. Well,
Although, if you've got a high street smarts, then
Mm-hmm.
I'll just give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
let me grab a d20. I knew I was forgetting something. God. Let's see. Oh, let's get my gay d20.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
What D20 isn't gay?
Huzzah.
Let's be honest. Like, come on now.
Yes.
I got mine with 2 out of 3 of the pan flag colors. I couldn't find one with all 3, but what about
Hey.
as close as I could?
I got a really nice rainbow d20.
Ooh!
That's awesome. You know, as a game
Sad.
designer, I don't own a single pair of dice. Not a
What?
single one. I know, it's insulting, quite honestly.
We truly live in the grim dark future where you're digitally rolling dice. All right,
Yeah, I
so
have my cute little ace pride. set.
oh, that is really cute. I like them.
So
I always like the metal. Oh, they look so nice. Okay, so I'm gonna roll with a -1 to history. I rolled a 0.
Okay. So
I
you
literally.
are
First roll
almost
of the night.
entirely certain he is making this up to get something out of you.
Is this some sort of fucking metaphor?
Oh wait, I've got an addendum. You're
Yeah.
pretty sure you saw it in a movie once. Like the Lion of Sector 2 thing, you swear that was from a movie.
Wasn't this in like what's the sequel to The Big Shebang? Like the third one? Outside.
Shebanging all the way?
No, Shebang Escape from Jericho.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I didn't like that one as much.
All right, well, call me back when you have an actual fucking problem, okay?
It's an actual job. Look, I am calling in my favor. I don't care if you think this is real or not, but I need someone who can carry extra weapons and keep me from getting turned into paste. So I'll see ya around a coffee shop at the corner of and we'll discuss details.
Yeah, sure. Send me the deets.
And you know what? I think I got someone else I can bring in. Might be able to supply us with a little extra stuff. So could be worth your while.
Am I getting paid for this, or is it just a favor?
I mean, you owe me a favor, but money
Right.
could be. Money is always a possibility.
All right, fine. Fine, if this gets you off my ass, I'll do it.
Nothing will ever get me off you.
All right, I'm gonna hang up
stick
before
to
this
you like
gets.
glue.
I'm gonna hang up before this gets any more sexual.
It's not supposed to be sexual. It's supposed to be
Beep.
creepy. It's supposed to be like I'm a leech.
Nothing will ever get me off the top of you.
Okay.
This isn't a
There are
PG stream,
phrases.
folks. Hey, folks, if you like what you're seeing, be sure, be sure to follow, consider subscribing, and if nothing else, do the giveaway! ! Giveaway in the chat to win a
Yes.
copy of this game.
You want it.
We all know you want it. We all know you want it.
We do.
This is why I don't use physical
Alright.
dice. I even on the last session, I kept rolling. I was like rolling zeros. Ethan's got the right idea. I should just get rid of my dice. Like,
I believe in you.
I don't.
so,
I'm glad somebody does.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I gotta give a call to Mr. Whiskers, I think, maybe.
Oh, Mr. Whiskers.
Beep, boop, 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 doop, boop, doop, doop.
Nice.
My
You hear
phone
ringing.
sounds
Ringing.
Hello. What do you want?
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
No, not prepared.
Hello. What?
Mr. Whiskers.
Yes, what do you want?
Yeah, pleasure as always. It's Aster Linus. Just
Astronauts, hello.
yes, hello. Just I've got a job, and I was wondering if you would like to have me owe you a favor in the future.
Do I steal things?
I mean, you might have to steal someone's life.
I want physical things. You got money?
No, I don't have any friggin' money. You know I don't have money. I never frickin' have money.
Apparently, I just got $430,000, so that's pretty nice. So I guess I don't need money. Got
Yeah,
anything
but-
to fix robots?
I can fix robots. I can fix all sorts of shit. I can
Oh
make
shit,
you.
that's right.
I can make you bombs and everything if you want. Look, I can help you out and
Yeah.
make all kinds of great stuff for you. So wouldn't you love to have someone like me owe someone like you a favor?
I guess, but I tell you what. There's a certain place I'm trying to hit up with some of my expertise. Maybe you can later. You can help me out with that if I help you out with this.
Absolutely. It would be my pleasure.
See me at the coffee shop on Bye bye.
That's
Kind of.
very convenient.
It's extremely convenient.
It's exotic.
This coffee shop is, listener, an absolute hole. And I know that some of you, and bless your sweethearts, you're picturing your local hole with the work by local artists hung lovingly on the walls and the big mugs with the clumsy latte art. But I need you to understand that this place has roaches and they're not afraid of it. And the roaches aren't afraid of you, or of anything else for that matter. This coffee shop is a whole, listener, and that's where our three heroes find themselves.
The roaches are a part of the decor, they're part of the atmosphere.
They absolutely are. They're part of the ambiance.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to go where everyone knows your name. This is not that place.
Where's
No one
Norm?
cares.
Mr. Whiskers is in the corner of this this diner or whatever, and he's watching like with his goggles. He's got these bright green goggles, and he's watching like 3 cockroaches walk across.
And he says, "Oh, go fast. You're going to win. I put it out on you."
And the first one that he's imaginary betting on with Manny, his robot, goes out in the front and gets to the end of the table. And Mr. Whiskers jumps out of the booth and stands on the table.
I won. Finally, I won. After so many times we played, I finally won.
And Manny's interface on his top turns from like an excited face to a frown, and he kind of looks down.
And none of the staff acknowledge this.
I wouldn't either.
Everyday thing for Mr. Whiskers at this diner.
No one acknowledges this. And our three heroes meet. Our three heroes meet because Astrolinus has a mission. Some are owed, some are eager to be owed. And I honestly bungled that sentence, listener. And that's all right. Because people bungle a lot of things here in Jericho City. And no one even knows.
Sometimes they bungle lows.
Sometimes they bungle love,
Oh.
life, death. Everything is free for the bungling.
How are you keeping it straight face?
Oh, I was.
That's why I called it out, yeah.
So, I'm assuming that Astrolinus takes a moment to get everyone apprised to what we're doing, right?
Oh yeah,
Would you like to play that out, or?
Yeah, he'll kind of sit him down and be like, okay, so there's apparently someone in District 2 who's really good at killing people, like splattered into paste. And we just have to find that person and be better at killing than them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We'll be in. You two take the front line. I'm back supporting you with all my stuff. Explosions, things happen, everything's great, and then we all go home with debts cleared, debts owed, and everybody's happy.
Hey, Astro Boy, who's Captain Cockroach over here?
This is Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers and I have a history of trade, and they're useful. They're going to be someone who's going to be helpful, probably.
Mr. Whiskers raises his hand.
Mr. Whiskers.
Can I loot the corpses?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's all that's all I want.
You keep good company.
Yes.
You know, and it's definitely not because you were the only two folks willing to answer the phone on me right now, or that I trusted. You know, it's because I respect the both of you so much.
Yeah, you respect
That's
me
the
so
first time I've
much.
heard that.
Yeah, no, stop buttering me up. Just tell me what the fuck you want. We're gonna go
I
kill
wanna-
somebody. That's all we're doing.
I mean, pretty much. It seems nice and easy.
All right, Chooms. Where's the address? Let's get this shit over with.
Okay, so my question is, what kind of street smarts does everybody have?
My world stats. Oh, lol. I can come up with them on the fly, though. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you know this inside out.
I would say he has an 8 in street smarts, for sure.
It seems like Mr. Whiskers has some street smarts.
Oh.
And that's all he's got is street smarts. No street cred, no respect.
Wait, you
no
said 8?
professionalism.
Hey,
8, yeah,
just
that's
max
the
it
max
out,
you
yeah.
can do.
Yeah,
That's
6 to 9, the entire city is impacted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna read you my rumors list, the entirety of it.
Oh,
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, so there's a new drug on the streets. It's said to be safer than haze and considerably stronger. Sector 3 is in the midst of a series of bank robberies that have the police up in arms. Starlet Anadria Snow has been missing since last week's announcement of her marriage to the rapper Treem. The chairman's eldest son is hosting the Hope Festival in Sector 5 to fund medical research. There's a swank new club that was supposed to open in Sector 4 but was delayed. And there's a serial killer called the Lion of Sector 2 who has actually been murdering their way through Sector 1 for a week and nobody seemed to care back then. You also know a rough address of the last attack.
is this me, just my character?
This would be what you know with a street smart of 8, yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
So, y'all been keeping up with the shit that's been going on the streets? The, what is it, the lion dude or whatever the hell?
That's who we're after.
Oh.
That's who they mentioned.
Oh, so
Never
there
heard
is.
of him.
It's an
That's
actual
so
person.
convenient. I can't imagine that. Wow.
Massively convenient. Listen.
So, been hearing rumors on the streets. Mr. Whiskers is pretty smart. Manny, not so much. But anyways, heard of the last place where something happened. Maybe we could search for clues.
What?
Or I
That
could
sounds-
loot their house. That's also something to do.
Let's go get the clues, and maybe there will be loot to be found there.
Yeah, let's go hop in the fucking mystery machine. What the fuck? I thought we were gonna fucking kill somebody. What are you going on about?
Well, we gotta find him first. Do
You don't know where he
Do
is?
you know where this person's at?
He's in a
No, we have
fucking
to find
movie.
him.
I swear
It's
to
not a
God.
movie.
If this is a scavenger hunt, I'm gonna bust your head.
It probably will be. Honestly, probably a little bit, at least.
Probably
Look.
a little bit.
I can smell
Look.
it. It smells good. It smells like a mystery.
Yeah.
It does.
We got
Great.
this. It's gonna take no time whatsoever, Kay, okay? Okay?
Sure,
Okay?
sure. God, you're so funny.
And so our
Constantly.
intrepid heroes hop in the fucking mystery machine and get moving. Through the streets of Sector 2. Jericho City, for those of you not in the know, you will be in the know when you win the giveaway by typing !giveaway in chat
Yo. Good
and
segue.
win one of, I believe, 5 copies?
Uh-huh,
of
5
Neon
copies.
Knights that we are giving away. But Jericho City is split up into 5 sectors in ascending order of bougiosity.
I like that word.
District 5 is where the very important people with their very important plans and their very expensive suits live. And so on down the line. So when I tell you that the Lion of District 2 was in fact the Lion of Sector 1 for a good deal of time before anyone noticed, that should lead you to understand something about Jericho City. And Sector 2 is not that much better off. Every so often you happen through a suburban neighborhood that is nonetheless crowded and run down and dirty, but respectable after a fashion. The only reason the people living here do not call it the slums is because they are painfully aware of what those look like, and of the fact that the border between the two is not necessarily as clean cut as you'd like to think. And it is in one of these neighborhoods that there is a barrier of police tape dangling in the wind. It probably once roped off the entire area, but despite what I said earlier, the police here also don't give a shit. And no one is currently observing or monitoring or in any way attempting to preserve this crime scene. You can tell it is a crime scene in part because of the tape, and in part because of the smear of blood over the cracked wall. I said cracked, and forgive me for that, listener. What I meant was cratered wall.
Oh.
There is in fact a divot in the wall, roughly the size of, I don't know, a turkey. A big roast turkey. How does that sound, listener? Smeared with blood, and for that matter, pieces of bone and what you must assume are brain matter. Some of you may know what that looks like, some of you may be guessing. The body has been taken away, either by people hoping to give them a respectful burial, or by cops attempting to do even a little bit of investigation, but either way, this is the scene of the most recent attack.
So there's just nobody here, like, at all. It's just barren.
It is barren. There are people who are crossing the street to avoid going near this place. Like, you can see people walking up the street and turning up alleys at the sight of this dangling caution tape.
Okay. Well, Kay doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna push right through the tape. He genuinely doesn't
Mr.
care.
Whiskers is going through. He doesn't give a shit. He wants some
Yeah.
sweet loot.
Sweet
Loot.
loot. Indeed. Okay. So I suppose now is about the time that I ask all of you, well, how are you going about looking for loot and or information at this crime scene? And that's going to be impacting what I'm telling you to roll.
I'm gonna be sneaking, and I'm gonna be specifically going in the dark shadows because I have a perk that does so. So I'm gonna be moving from shadow to shadow. I have so just a little quick appearance thing for the viewers. Mr. Whiskers has these bright neon green goggles with a hood over his head and I'm talking a massive nose. And he has a giant beard as well.
Yes.
And he looks over to Manny and says,
Manny, stay in the back. Try to distract anybody if I need it. But I'm going in.
and Manny kind of nods. And he goes in, like hugging the walls, trying to stay as silent and sneaky as possible going in this place.
Okay. So I think I would very much like a perception roll from Mr. Whiskers right about now.
All right. So let me see. I don't think I have anything in that. No, I don't. All right. Let's do it. So give me just a second. D20.
Yes.
Yeah. 4.
4.
Wonderful.
Up to a good start.
Well,
Got a nat 1 and a 4.
you notice 2 things. One of them looks like money, but is on closer investigation a piece of paper plastered to the ground with gutter water. Not money at all. Not even interesting paper, just an advertisement for a sale on fridges. But you also notice an expensive car driving down the street with tinted windows.
Okay. What would Mr. Whiskers do? Mr. Whiskers is just gonna like move even denser into the shadows to see if he gets noticed.
I gotta tell you, Mr. Whiskers is excellent at being in the shadows.
Yes.
I would absolutely love for you to make a sneaking roll for me,
Yeah.
please.
Yes.
All right. So let's see here. So sneaking. Sneaking. Okay, so I'm equipped with light armor. I'm in the shadow, and I'm in the city. I'm right. We're in the city.
Yeah.
All right. So that's plus 10. Let's go.
Beautiful.
All right. Here we go. Nat 1 plus 10. Here we go. 17 plus 10. 27.
Oh, damn.
27.
Yeah.
Not only the car drives past. There is no indication that anyone saw you.
Nice.
In fact, there's no indication that your friends know where you are now.
Uh-oh.
Gone. Never to be seen.
But I'm just gonna keep going.
Gonna keep going. Doing
Yeah,
it
I'm
for
gonna
the
keep
loot.
going. Hiding, trying to get into this place, see what's up.
Yes, absolutely. The crime scene is, by the way, I apologize, I should have mentioned this, against the side of a building.
Oh, it's against the side of a building.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
indeed. The exterior wall of this building has been cratered, roughly the size of a turkey, you'll remember, listener. We agreed it was a turkey.
Turkey.
So, how is Kay going about this investigation? Is Kay going about this investigation?
Nope. he's just gonna watch this weird little gremlin of a man sneak off into the shadows, and he's gonna say, "Fuck it." He's gonna pull out an e-cigarette, lean against the wall, and just kind of like look back and forth. Does he see this car rolling by?
He does. On looking back again, he cannot see Mr. Whiskers anymore.
Gone, vanished.
But you do see an expensive-looking car with tinted windows drive past, yes.
I have a fame of 6. Does this car look like something that somebody I would know would drive? Maybe.
You have a fame of 6.
Yeah. It's pretty
You-
popular.
This is... Where are we? Where are we for time? This is absolutely a vehicle belonging to somebody you have maybe even played a show with.
No.
This is Treem, a relatively famous rapper.
Ah, okay. This is interesting. I'm gonna flag him down.
The vehicle keeps going, and then like half a block later does eventually stop, as if there was a sustained conversation about whether or not to do so.
Who's this fucking homeless guy waving at you?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back, Astro. Don't make sure the weird guy doesn't get himself killed or something.
Astro can no longer see the weird guy, listener.
That's his problem.
That is.
I'm gonna go talk with Trim.
Absolutely. And they do indeed get out. They are not particularly large, a good head shorter than UK. They have got like very, very pale skin and quite dark features. They are young, irritatingly young. And Kay,
Uh-huh.
Kay, what in the hell are you doing here? And there is one of those, those hugs between people who are professional acquaintances in an industry that demands more familiarity than maybe anyone wants.
You
One
just-
of those is exchanged.
Give him a little couple of claps on the back.
Yeah.
Here on a gig. Not the kind of gig I'd like to be doing, but helping I want to say friend, but that's not the right word for it. A peer. How's that? What the fuck are
Yeah.
you doing here?
Big party tonight. Got a contact I'm supposed to meet up with.
Yeah?
Seeing if they can buy me a little something, You know how the parties get.
Well, that's preem, but you're rolling through the wrong neighborhood for that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Fuck happened here?
Some idiot got, splattered.
Wow. Jeez. This hideous.
Yeah, ain't it?
And could I get? Now this indeed does seem like an investigation roll, doesn't it?
Yeah, he seems a little suspicious.
Yeah.
So, alright, let's get another one. Let's go.
I
Oh,
believe in you.
well, it's a 4. So it's a little better than a 1.
It's a little better than a 1. Do you have a bonus?
No.
You know what? This is somebody you know, so I'm going to give you advantage. Please roll again. We're
Aw.
going to take the higher.
Okay.
This is somebody you know and have dealt with before.
Okay, watch me get a 5.
I'm watching.
I got a 3.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, they
We're-
seem to have
we're counting down.
genuinely taken a wrong turn looking for drugs and found themselves in a fucked up place.
Well, you want to head back down that street, take a left, and then make a right at the light, and you'll get out of this shithole.
Oh, great. Yeah. None of my usual guys are at their corners.
What do you mean corners? They prostitutes or something?
No. Drug guys.
Oh, yeah, drug guys.
Fucking,
You're getting old. Calling them drug guys?
I'm like half your age, you ancient dipshit.
Alright, whatever you say.
Yeah, well, anyway. Nobody's where I'm supposed to be finding them. Anyway, thanks for the directions.
Sure, pal.
And they get back in the car and roll the windows back up, and the car proceeds, it should be noted, not in the direction you indicated.
Just shrug his shoulders. Oh, fucking idiot. He's gonna go walk. He's gonna go walking back down the street and over to Astro. See what he's up to.
Astrolinus, let's see what Astrolinus is up to.
Aster's a scientist. He is approaching this this indentation in the wall, and he is trying to study it to figure out. It's like, was this applied by a physical object hitting? Is this an explosion? Do I see explosive residue, stuff like that? I gotta. This is my wheelhouse.
This is your wheelhouse. What kind of wheels are in there?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's investigation, which.
What? Sounds like the kind of wheels we should be rolling.
It's a 15.
Hey!
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We have
That's good because I don't have any bonus to investigation, roll and intelligence.
Alright. Gotta flex,
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
So, a large and heavy object physically and mechanically impacted this wall. You don't see any impact from an explosion. Like, you don't see any residue from an explosion. Most of the residue you see is from the person who was between the object and the wall when it struck. On a close look, it was not particularly large. maybe only about the size of a like a thermos, but swung with a great deal of force. An upsetting amount of force. Whether or not you're upset by that is, of course, up to you. I wouldn't dare tell you, but
Not remotely.
not remote. Okay.
I'm so sad.
Astra will try and take a look to see he in his like gaudy green suit and everything will pull off some gloves to reveal like he has Syntheticorp rebar arms, and he'll try
Yeah.
and see like if his fist might, you know, if there might be any similarities there.
No fist similarities. It's squarer than a person's fist.
Glove back on, and he will he'll take a little drag from his thinking vape, and yeah, he wears some heavy shades for a reason. There ain't no color in his eyes but a hazy red.
We all know he's dabbing. We all know what he's doing. You can't fool me.
Listen, we don't endorse substance abuse on this stream.
Not at all.
Surprisingly, with how the last one went. Anyway,
I was trying to be delicate.
yeah, and I'm defusing with
You
You know
humor.
what? So,
Okay.
this character is established as enjoying a light recreational substance in his own, you know,
Oh yeah.
professional way.
Yeah.
Does he have a drug guy?
Probably, yeah.
Thank you.
Ah,
There's such a thing as drug guys.
drug guys, dealers.
All right. Let's see here. I suppose as the GM, now that you've done some investigatings, it's my turn for things to happen, huh?
Which one of us is getting killed?
Probably fucking Mr. Whisker.
No, Mr. Whiskers is a ghost right now. I can't
Oh,
kill
that's
Mr.
true.
Whiskers.
That's true.
No one
And
can
a
see Mr.
helicopter
Whiskers.
attacks you all.
Maybe it's Manny. Maybe it's Manny.
Like
Maybe.
when Kay met Mr. Whisker, I don't know what he was expecting, but it wasn't like, I don't know, maybe somebody that's like wearing like a cute like cat-like outfit, you know, like with like little cat ears. But no, instead it's just this fucking like gremlin dwarf man. And like, you ever play Deep Rock Galactic? Like, you know what the dwarves look like in
Yeah.
that game?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rocket Star.
So, I think at this point, listener, I think at this point it's time for things to happen. So, there is a sound that you can all hear. There is a brief scraping sound, as if something metallic being dragged along uneven ground, and then a large impact.
Oh.
There is only a half a second between these. It's just scrape, bang. Not far, half a block.
Mr. Whiskers is gonna pop out of the shadows, right in front of Kay.
Jeez fucking shit. Give me a warning next time.
Gotta
God.
get out of here.
What's going on?
Things I think are gonna go sour here quickly.
Is this lion guy we're talking about? Is that who this
I
is?
hope to God it's not.
Isn't that who we're here to kill?
I guess, but I don't want to die just yet.
Where the fuck is he? He's gonna take his guitar off his back.
Manny, I'm gonna hide in the shadows. You stay here, and if you need to play any songs or speak, just go ahead. I'm gonna be in the shadows.
And He goes back into the the shadows.
Manny nods, I assume.
Yeah, Manny gives a thumbs up. He's wearing Manny is so another visual for Manny. Manny is this robot with an LED like visor on the front that can emote like whatever emotions they're feeling. But they're wearing like a Shakespearean Renaissance outfit. Um, in bright colors. Um, as established before, this is so it will be a distraction for Mr. Whiskers to swoop in and steal some pockets with Manny's entertaining programming.
What kind of music does Manny play when you just say play some music or whatever?
Manny doesn't play music. Manny orates. So Manny tells a story of a long time ago. Something that a lot of people probably don't know nowadays, but nevertheless, it's the allure of the story is too intoxicating for the normal person to simply avert their eyes from and ears.
That's like a siren of old.
Yes, except they read Harry Potter fan fiction from like the 2000s.
Beautiful. Yes. Excellent. Beautiful.
Yes.
I think the term you're looking for is slash fiction.
Yeah.
Because slash is where it
Apparently
gets good.
It's from My Immortal. I've never heard of this.
Oh
Yeah, my Immortal's
my.
not a slash flick.
Well,
Slash fic.
wasn't My Immortal made
Think about
into...
fan fiction, all right? I'm just reading. Listen here, all right? Robots just read.
Okay. Yeah, what do they just go to like
Yeah.
fucking 4chan, just find the worst thing, just like scrape it up off the bottom of the barrel, like, oh, I'll read this. It'll be like,
There aren't double entendres involving the word wand. I don't want any part of it.
true.
No, I will not be. He doesn't partake in innuendo. He just partakes in the wonderful artwork that is the description in this wonderful piece of literature. So just about areas and about how they love goth like stuff and they listen to My Chemical Romance and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's the things that interests Manny.
Oh yeah, classical music, like My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, yeah, like in the 700 years ago. Yeah.
The good old days.
Absolutely beautiful. There is a scream, by the way. It's we're discussing literary cliches, so I can't say blood curdling, but it does absolutely just sound as if it is being wrenched from an unwilling throat. It is not in any way picturesque or fit for a film. It is rough and hoarse and desperate. Coming from roughly where you heard the other sounds, I'm not going to be the one to tell you what to do about that, but
I got my guitar. I'm fucking ready.
that was a guitar motion I saw, yes.
Yes, this is a guitar. My guitar's behind me. I could get it during the break. Speaking of, I feel like this is going to get into a bit of a hairy scenario. So I think we shall take a break and do a little bit of the giveaway. And then we can come back in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
All right,
And-
sounds good.
How can people get in on the giveaway, Rad? Would you?
Well, folks in chat, if you would like to win a copy of this wonderful game, Neon Knights, please
You
type
would?
exclamation, absolutely you would. Type exclamation point giveaway in the chat, all lowercase letters. So, with that, we'll be doing some drawings, and we will be right back. Hey folks, if you're liking the stream, be sure to follow. And hey, if you have a little bit of scratch on the side, consider subscribing. It actually really helps out the channel, and it goes right back into the production quality of the show. But we're gonna do some giveaways now while my guests are off doing what they're doing. So, y'all ready? Congratulations to the winners of the giveaway, Odysseus, DMDM Studios, and Boffrin. I'll be getting those PDFs to you shortly. Don't you worry. We'll be right back. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Sorry, I fell in. They had to fish me out. We are back to Neon Knights. Welcome in all the new folks I'm seeing. Welcome in Will. Welcome in JJ. Odysseus. Oh, yes. And one more time to the winners that won the first round of giveaways. Odysseus, you won one. Derek, DMDM Studios, and Boffrin, who claimed it was rigged. Rigged in your favor, maybe. Don't be ungrateful. So, yeah, those are the first 3 winners. So I will be messaging you after the stream. Hopefully I can get an easy way getting in contact with you, but beyond that, I will let Kat take over once more.
And you said there were 3.
Yes.
Does that mean that people still have a chance to win a copy of Neon Knights tonight?
Absolutely. There are 2 more copies being given away at the end of the stream. I sound like a WWE announcer. There are 2 more copies at the end of the stream being given away. Oh my god, he's coming from the top of the cages with 2 more copies with Neon Knights. So be sure to do giveaways still, because it is still open, and there's 2 more chances for you to win Neon Knights. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Off the top rope with a flexible and innovative system.
Oh my god, somebody call an ambulance.
The world building, I can't bear to look. Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah.
Speaking of things one can't bear to look at, listener.
Why'd you look
Are
down
you-
at me when you said that?
Oh, I was looking up at the camera.
No, I'm just
was looking at
No,
listener.
I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around.
Speaking of things we can't bear to look at, listener. Our 3 intrepid heroes, who you may or may not remember from the beginning. Were you here in the beginning? Let me start from the beginning. Astrolinus is in debt because of medical mishaps, which happened to everybody, and debt happens to everybody. This is Jericho City in the year 2700. Astrolinus has been offered a chance to erase all of that debt by Medicina Inc., a company that prides itself on doing what's best for people. And as a PR stunt, they have hired him to find and dispose of a serial killer who has made their way into Sector 2, just a hair's breadth above the slums. We found out that the serial killer had been in the slums before that, but nobody in corporate seemed to notice or care at that point. But they did care when it started encroaching on people that they recognized as people. This is cyberpunk. Astrolinus reached out to Mr. Whiskers, an eccentric pickpocket with a Shakespearean Harry Potter fanfiction reading robot as a sidekick, and Kay, a guitarist who is still pretty sure that Astrolinus is talking about a movie he saw once.
Pretty good movie.
They went to, which one was it? The Shebanganing?
Yeah, Shebanganing 3.
Shebanganing 3.
Yeah, Escape from Jericho.
Thank you, yes. They went to investigate the crime scene, and they found a mess that had been made of a person. It was a person, and now it's a mess. The cops didn't seem to care, but someone did care. A rapper by the name of Treem, who came by, an acquaintance of Kay's, who absolutely told the truth that they were looking for drugs for a party and got lost. And then the party heard some horrible sounds from about half a block away. And that, I believe, is where we take it back up. What is everybody doing?
I'm readying for
Readying.
war.
For
I got
war.
my axe. I'm like twisting a knob, and you see the sort of metal side of it heat up, and it sort of protrudes like with a shink. And there's a nice heated blade on the side of it. I'm ready to smack some people.
I'm hiding in
Beautiful.
the shadows.
Should have grabbed my actual axe. Damn.
You said you could, but
I didn't, because I'm a hack, a fraud, coward. I don't like Uncrustables. Yeah, just add onto the pile. You know what I mean?
Sins, yeah.
But there was more about this situation than the Uncrustables, listener. There was a real possibility that the party could fall victim to the Lion of Sector 2. I just really wanted to be narratory about it.
No, we love it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
I can't wait to murder.
I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for the murder. So, are you all moving toward the noisies?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Creeping in the shadows towards it, yeah. Manny's
Beautiful.
behind. Manny's like chilling behind, like everybody.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just occurred to me that, listener, it's just occurred to me that there are characters involved in this I don't know the stats of. Luckily for me, there's an NPC pack that Ethan has put out for Neon Knights. So I'm just scrolling through the NPC pack and deciding that these characters are going to have this particular set based on a character of a certain level from a certain faction. And Bob's your proverbial uncle. I'm ready for this encounter.
Sponsored by
So-
Ethan Reynolds.
Sponsored by Ethan.
That wasn't a good. That wasn't a good narrative. Let me try that again. Sponsored by Ethan Reynolds.
Oh,
There
that's
we go.
nice.
That was better.
I got that. So, as you approach the sounds that really you oughtn't to be approaching, but here we are, you hear more screams. More than one person this time. The kind of screams you expect to hear, not the twisted, wrenched one that you heard immediately after the impact, but the screams that you would hear in movies or in TV or whatever hollow data silent talkies or whatever. I'm gonna be honest with you, I lost it a little bit there, listener. The point of the matter is, normal screams now, lots of them.
Wait, hold that thought for just a second,
Okay.
listeners. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. Fucked
Okay,
up.
great. And in the distance, eventually, and by this point you have mostly made your way there, you do eventually hear sirens. They're going in the wrong direction. You needn't worry about them. And you walk around the corner to see a park. The kind that you see crammed between houses in rundown neighborhoods. A green space, barely. There's a tree. There is lawn. It's patchy and grayish. There's rusted playground equipment that is 100% going to claim the life of a child someday. But the life that's been claimed today is an adult. A person is lying on the ground, visible from feet to neck, spattered in blood, absolutely just drenched. The head is nowhere to be seen. There's a jawbone, listener. And I apologize for being grim about it, I really do. And standing over the body, there is a person. The audience, not you, listeners, you would never, but an audience has arrived. People are peering out of windows and screaming, the normal screams that you heard. But the first scream that you heard came from this person who stands over the body with a sledgehammer. She is not particularly large. She is a little bit taller than Mr. Whiskers. I don't suppose Mr. Whiskers is particularly large, but I'm making assumptions.
4'3" or something.
And anyone in the chat who's ever had their hair in an elaborate hairstyle with a lot of hairspray will be able to recognize what has happened to this person, as her hair is standing out virtually on end. She is dressed in flashy club wear, spattered in blood and brain and bone. Her short shorts just kind of vanishing into a slick of blood covering the front of her body. And numerous biotechnical prostheses whir to life. And she looks up at you, and her face is completely blank. Just devoid of anything resembling emotion or thought. And she opens her mouth, and the only thing that comes out is a gurgling, strangled scream of rage or something. It's hard to tell when you pair it with a face that doesn't look like it's feeling anything. And oh my goodness. Are we gonna roll initiatives?
Yes!
think so.
I'm gonna play a sick lick before we start.
I would love it if you would.
I will do air guitar for the folks at home.
All right. So, Mr. Whiskers is still sneaking around,
Yes.
trying to find a way where he can get a nice little sneak attack. But I just wanted to
Absolutely.
say that, yeah. Initiative.
I think I would like to ask you for a fresh sneak roll for that, but
Okay.
I'll ask you for that when your turn happens.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to worry about that right now, Z's.
17? It's pretty good.
17 for Mr. W.
Do I have anything that increases my initiative? Oh, yeah. So it's actually 19.
19 for Mr. W.
Yeah. Got that synthetic corpse synapse
look
relay.
at that. And oh, you have a lot of okay.
I got a 5. I'll just throw that out. So.
Oh, let's see what I get. Let's see if... Please, I am fucking begging you. Roll something
That's right,
higher
I'm
than a
calling
5.
Go.
Gonna be a 7.
8! Let's go! It was
You
higher
were
than a
close.
5! You're... I'm gonna throw you in the garbage.
I'm going to be honest with you. You're squarely in the middle of the pack with an 8.
That works for me. That's totally fun. Oh, I need to give you guys +3 to your, Actually, is it +3 or plus... Let me reread that. +4 ACC, accuracy for all allies.
What does that come? Oh, by playing the lick at the beginning of battle?
Does it say I have to do it at the beginning of the battle?
Well, no, it's just like, yeah. What
Oh,
is it
if
from
I could start battle with that, that'd be great.
You should be able to, yeah.
why
Character
not?
second, you may play a song twice.
What is it? What is it? What exact is it? A perk or is it your skill?
It's my it's my musician skill.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh, so I can just use it. Okay, cool. Right on. Yeah, I'll give everybody a +4 accuracy.
Oh, good.
Good thing I had nothing in melee fighting, so this is the only accuracy benefit I get. Nice.
Oh, I'm all melee, so I'm gonna be +9 to hit people. Well, more than +9 actually.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have a lot to hit. I'll still roll a 1 though, so it won't fucking matter. But
Listener, your copy of Neon Knights has lists of acceptable values for encounters depending on the party level. To make it easier to balance, I have partially ignored these.
because I don't care. Wink. I just don't care. Wink.
Would you, Mr. Whiskers, would you please?
Would I please what?
It's your turn. You're the first to act. You got the highest initiative.
Okay, so I'm gonna. So, can I roll sneaking to see if I'm still sneaking, like, to this?
I would love it if you would. Please do.
Okay.
Oh, struck my microphone.
14 plus 10, 24.
24.
That's a great number. Wish I could roll
I'm
that high.
gonna be honest with you. She doesn't notice things, kind of as a rule. So yeah,
So did I succeed?
you did.
Nice. So I'm gonna creep up. How far am I away from her?
The park is relatively open, so to find a place that you're concealed, you're probably
So I have a mirror suit that lets me become partially invisible.
oh
That I
love that.
I also actually haven't even been adding. So that's plus 16. My bad.
What?
That's
um,
monstrous.
Yeah.
You're
so,
evil.
That's 30.
You're just
so-
about where, you know what? You're wherever you like at that point, I think.
I got a cool motorcycle, so yeah, that's me. But
So I'm gonna use I'm gonna waltz over behind or use my movement action to waltz over behind this individual, and now I'm gonna stab him in the back with my knife.
Okay.
give me the old 3-step.
All right. So as a G, I haven't explicitly stated this in the book, so I've usually ran it either one of two ways. Sneak attacks can either be advantage to hit or double damage if it hits. What would you like it to be?
You know
It's
what?
up to you.
You've been good. I think you deserve advantage.
Okay, hey,
Ooh.
I'll take that. All right, so that means 2d20 plus 4. 18 plus 4, 22.
That does, in fact, hit.
Thank God.
If it
All
didn't,
right,
I'd be
so-
incredibly concerned.
Yeah. All right, so actually, since I got an 18, that actually does crit with my knife that I have.
Oh.
Nice.
So, let me see here. So my knife, where's my knife? There it is. So crits, so I roll 1d8. Okay. So then that's 1 times 2. So that's 2 damage. And then, so
Oh, that's
if
so
I,
sad.
with my injector knife that I have, I can do 1d4 damage over 2 turns if I succeed in a sneak attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll my 1d4. So that's a total of 5 damage this turn,
Okay.
which is nothing. But, hey.
Nothing.
But there is a couple things happen. First of all, she does not seem to notice you, but she does start to move out of the way. She is not fast enough, but you are aware that she is barely not fast enough. The other thing that happens is, as this injectable hits her, her body jerks. As if having an unexpected wild reaction. And next up,
Oh, she's not dead. Oh God.
she's not dead.
Is that what you expected?
Hey, you'd be surprised how low HP some of these peeps can get.
It's recommended not to have a lot of it.
Yeah.
Wow. Shit.
I have 2 HP, by the way.
I have 3, so.
Oh,
I'll take it up.
I actually have 5. How do I have the most?
How we?
The Robo has 5 too, but I'm
Okay.
not gonna be using the Robo. The robot doesn't have a weapon, so like.
His
what the
weapon
fuck
is
he gonna do?
slash fiction.
okay. Yeah, the robot knows slash fiction.
Weapon enough.
Okay. So we're gonna do a roly-poly because what's your Ace?
AR?
Yeah.
Oh,
5.
what?
I don't think I balanced this great. Okay. So here's what happens.
You are so low.
Yeah, you're.
How much biotech do you get?
No, you know what happens is that a bullet whizzes and strikes the ground between you and her.
I'll take an ammo.
This is a warning shot. You see a person with shades, headpiece, the whole shebang, and a gun standing nearby,
Holy shit, they see me.
leveled at you. Yeah.
Mr. Whiskers is scared shitless that he's being seen right. So Mr. Whiskers, after he does that little stabby stab maneuver, he's gonna like, because he has +2 in movement, he's just gonna kind of like back up and like kind of dash
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah. And now it is Kay's turn.
Well. So the warning shot is coming from somebody, excuse me, nearby.
Yeah, somebody standing near the road.
Are they nearby enough for me to just see them? Like do I recognize
yeah.
them? Do they just look
That's
like
a very
some
good question.
thug?
Give me a perception or an on. Yeah, give me a perception.
Okay. Six.
Okay.
Yep.
This is a person in a suit with the shades
Ah.
and a gun.
Well, they're shooting at us, so they're kind of like, not good in my book.
A gun.
Yeah, but I like your gun.
Thank you.
Pew pew. Which this isn't actually a firearm, okay?
Didn't we joke that the one thing I could do would be practice a firearm? Before the stream started, here I am.
Here you go, brandishing
Brandishing
those guns.
firearms on Twitter. No.
Okay, well, do I help Mr. Whiskers? I love that name. Do I help Mr. Whiskers, or do I try to go after this guy? Well, Astro, are you gonna huck a grenade in a direction that I'm gonna be in? Because it probably wouldn't be bueno.
I don't have to always huck grenades. Sometimes I can do nicer things. I'm gonna huck a grenade. No.
I knew.
Oh.
All right, I'm
Your
gonna.
turn first.
Okay,
Ah.
I think I'm gonna
Don't go
let.
where grenades have to go then, Kay. Just learn that lesson.
You're
now.
so right. I'm gonna go up to I said Mr. Snake, Mr. Whiskers, and I'm gonna get beside them and I'm gonna attack this. Well, I don't give a damn about any sort of warning shots, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and attack.
Give
I'm
me
gonna-
a rollsy, please.
Two-handed. So I have a, let's see, +4 from my sick guitar solo. +2 from using two-handed, so that'll be 6. +5 from melee fighting, so 11. And then +2 from harder hitter, so that's 13.
Okay.
And I can take an additional second strike if I wanted to with a modified -5. So
Beautiful.
And that's so. By the way, if you do 2 attacking actions, that's 4 attacks.
oh,
Yeah, because it's 2 strikes per attacking action.
okay. So we're gonna do a good handful of attacks. Let's see how this goes. So okay, so these first 2 are gonna be +13.
Okay.
30.
Hits.
Second one. 24.
Also hits.
And these ones with the -5 penalty, so 13 minus 5 is 8. Yeah, I can't do math, sorry.
That's okay. Math's
Um,
overrated.
Math is overrated. That's why Ethan's an English tutor.
Yep.
22.
Hits.
15?
Misses.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I hit on 3, which is a lot of damage.
That
That's
is
a lot of damage. So that's 2d8 per hit.
Yeah, buddy.
She is jerking still, I think, from this injectable that's hit her.
Okay, so the first round of damage is 11.
11.
The second round is 6. So that'll be 17, and then plus another 11. So it'll be 38.
Too
right?
much.
Too much. I just hacked this whatever this crazed psychopathic cyborg kind of thing is to pieces.
Yeah, so axe is bladed?
It is a thermal axe.
Oh, it is a thermal axe. That is... Yeah, I think what happens is whatever Mr. Whiskers put in there provoked some kind of horrible reaction that just had her completely paralyzed.
I just did some Metal
was
Gear
not-
Rising. It's just
Which
like,
was not what you expected from it, frankly. So it must have been reacting with something else in her system. And then, yes, you do go full Metal Gear Rising.
just tear her to pieces. I wish I
And
could play that
Lister-
music without getting taken off the air.
These are the laws of nature.
God, that music is so good. That music is so good, though. Oh,
It's
man.
extremely good. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong.
Typical politician.
We have neglected the reason for the season, Astrolinus. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings?
I mean, this person's just got chopped up, but there's someone on a building who shooted a gun shot.
A shooty gun
You
shot.
shooted a
indeed.
gun.
And as much as I do want to just try and blow up the building, I feel like that's maybe a little too extreme.
Might be domestic terrorism, but yeah, go on.
It's Sector 2.
Yeah, you're right. Just a day in
No
the
one
But,
cares.
day in the life.
Glancing at this gunman, do they appear to have any biotech on them?
Not visibly apparent ones.
Hmm.
Maybe top of the line subtle kind of affairs.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Well, then I'd have to, Ethan, I might have to defer to you. How exactly does my disruptor work?
So disruptor. If I'm not mistaken, can you read me the text?
Used to corrupt or harm the user by manipulating their biotech. Intelligence roll determines the lethality or outcome of the user's desired action. Can use 3 times per long rest. I'm not sure what a range.
It's
that would be,
it's a
or if
long
I-
range, so it would be 25 feet. But you can, if you succeed on your intelligence roll against their MR, which is their like mental resistance, then you basically can make them do anything at that point. So you can make them take a gun to their head and shoot them. If you on a high enough
Alright.
roll.
Well, I'm gonna hope that they've got some biotech. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pointing a disruptor and doing a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, person's up there with a gun, and Aster's response is just like, no, click.
No.
This is
click
just
indeed.
one button click, right? That's how hacking works in the future. It's all just
Absolutely.
Just click.
It's
I'm
a
in.
roll you make against MR, yeah?
yep. And so I've got it's my intelligence for hacking, plus I have a bonus of +4 because I have synthetic smarts. So I get a +4 when hacking biotech. I got a
Oh.
+9 to this. Ugh, I rolled a 3, so that's 12 against their MR.
That's fine. That does the okay. That doesn't full on like headache that doesn't scanners them. But I think you can see them like twitch and like fall to their knees.
I got that. Basically, the command I'll try and hack into them is toss your gun down.
Yeah. You see it tumble down the side of the building.
Blow on the end of my disruptor like a pistol smoke, you know?
Disruptors are honestly probably one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Honestly, if you know how to
Profoundly.
use it. Yeah.
Profoundly. So, you have performed the task set out for you. The sledgehammer is lying on the ground in a pile of cauterized corpse, frankly.
Mr. Whisper's gonna loot the sledgehammer immediately.
Take
After
the
corpse-
sledgehammer?
Yeah, like after the singed or like still like bubbling corpse, I walk over and pry it from the
Yeah.
pile.
Mine.
Give me the sledgehammer.
Yes.
It's all yours.
Yes.
I set it in my backpack.
Yes. You have an extremely disgusting sledgehammer. It has
These
been
were
used
so nice.
to cave in a succession of heads over the course of a week.
Oh man.
It is the least sanitary thing I can possibly imagine a person carrying.
Yeah.
Not a cell phone?
I forgot about cell phones.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you guys don't have phones?
I
God
just
only
forgot
knows.
that they're gross.
They're grosser than toilet seats, according to scientists.
I remember that now, but I had forgotten it. before.
Meanwhile, this is sponsored by Rit. No, I'm kidding. But
Just rub this all over.
mm-hmm.
Get those good diseases.
The screaming hasn't stopped from the people who are watching. Hasn't stopped. They're horrified at the scene.
And can Manny try to cheer up these people with a friendly oration? Possibly?
Of course he can. Of course he can try to do that.
Oh, wonderful. So Manny sees the faces of these people who are sad and upset,
Manny,
and begins to puts on like this smiling face and begins to say to read from his holy scripture. So can I roll amicability for this to see if they like what I'm doing or not, or if
that
they
sounds
shoot
exactly
me?
like what I was about to ask you to roll. Yes.
Okay, so give me just a second.
I can make you more amicable.
Oh, you can't?
Well, I can give you diplomacy, rather. 'Cause I don't think that would be.
Oh, dang it. So I'm guessing these are new NPCs that we are meeting. Probably.
Oh, these are just people who live in the area who are real bummed out that someone's skull got caved in at the park.
Alright, so I'll roll
Happens.
advantage with that. So that's advantage +5. So give me. Oh, so amicability, so +3 +8. Okay, got you. Okay, so that's actually 11. With advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
11 + 11, 22.
22.
Yes, and I read. I don't think I can actually read it now that I'm looking at it.
No, go
Can I
ahead. Let's
read?
fucking hear it. Let's hear it. Go on.
All right.
Do you need me?
let's
I
see,
can say
where's-
anything with a straight face.
I'll read one sentence, and this sentence should bright up the facts. So we're talking about the main character. I'm a
Sure.
goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black miniskirt, pink fishnecks, and black combat boots. And I continue on going on with these explanations of the times of yore when people wore clothes more refined than what we wear as of now.
Mhm.
And I hopefully intrigue the people with my tale of finest history. I don't see how the fuck this would work, but we're gonna roll with it. We'll see.
I think what happens is that slowly the people stop screaming and they look at each other and they nod and they listen and they close their eyes and they nod and they realize that what this robot is trying to tell them is that now isn't the time to be screaming and frightened, and now's the time to come together as a community.
Geico presents Two Truths.
How is this even crazy?
And so they come out of their
Car
homes,
insurance.
some of them holding hands, some of them bearing sheets to lay respectfully over the deceased.
Is this fucking
the community-
Whoville or something?
Tahudores!
The little girl runs out. It's Christmas.
And the community comes together because in times of pain and struggle, that's what Evany would want.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming that Astro is watching this with the exact face Klaus is making right now.
So just to make this a bit more lore accurate, you see that there are some like waves going off of like his mouth as he speaks. So this doesn't seem like a normal thing. He seems to be enchanting them with some sort of like radio wave, like mind control. So it's not like they would normally do this, but yeah.
So,
Mistress Ebony Darkness Raven Way?
Yes.
Yes, I'm good.
oh,
I mean, I'm old.
oh, that's some powerful shit. That's moving. You can't see it, but I'm crying behind the glasses. Tears streaking down my
shit.
rosy cheeks.
Of course.
So, I'm just gonna take a little peeksy doodle at the world stat.
If you need my immortal, I can send that to you.
I mean, don't we all?
We all need a little my immortal every now and then. Wasn't that made into 50 Shades of Grey, or am I crazy?
Whoa, was it?
One of the a bit of Harry Potter fan fiction was turned into
It was a
50
Twilight
Shades.
fanfiction.
It was a
Yeah.
Twilight. Okay,
Sorry,
I'm not well
That's all right.
well rehearsed in the field of
fanfiction history.
2000
You
and
have a -2 in history as usual.
I do. I have a -2 in history as a real person, apparently. Well, actually, that's not history. That's something that should be forgotten about. But
It's internet history?
internet history. Yeah, I'm better with like ancient Civ and stuff like that. I guess
Yeah.
not
Well,
my
so that-
immortal.
This is Ancient Civ, I would say.
My immortal? Yeah, I mean, yeah, my immortal would be ancient civilization. That'd be like Hammurabi's code, Jericho.
Yeah. Listen, don't ask me about Ashurbanipal, ask me about GeoCities. Hey, does anybody have any style?
I have
Mr.
+2.
Whiskers.
+2 to style.
I got 2 style as well.
Hey,
Let's go.
Klaus has 2 style in real life. Actually 3. I'll be generous.
Hey,
Mr. Whiskers has like -5.
hey guys.
Wearing trash bags and newspapers. What's up?
Hey, non-Mr. Whiskers guys.
Yeah.
You have just hacked up a celebrity.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Who did I kill? Wait, who did I kill?
Missing
Oh,
pop
no.
starlet and Adria Snow.
Oh.
Oh. Elbow.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Keep
You
going.
dead for it. Destruction.
Yeah,
Oh, well, less competition. I guess I'll get more gigs now.
this is true. This is true.
Oh,
Yeah, my
wait, was it-
concept was very free Britney and give her a sledgehammer.
So I killed. All right.
You killed the 2700 equivalent, yeah.
I guess at the end of the day, it was Britney, bitch.
It was.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's toxic.
I'm so. Oh my god.
You like that
Why
one?
can't we just leave Brittany alone?
Leave it alone.
Had to hack her up with a laser guitar.
Oh, what better way to
Wasn't
go
that
out?
What was that? That wasn't the new girlfriend of the rapper
new-
guy, was it?
New wife, yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Tough titties. Looks like you made a wrong turn, pal. What can I say? Competition is cheap.
And the community comes together to respectfully lay sheets over the deceased, listening quietly to the story of Mistress Ebony Darkness Raven Way. Can I ask a question? Is Manny just doing this out of the goodness of his robotic heart?
Yeah, Manny wanted to see. Manny's whole existence is to make people smile. That's Manny's thing. Because
I
the
love Manny.
lore of it was that he was actually a robot for like a what do you call it? Like a poetry reading place. And they would bring him out whenever like people sucked at the night. They would bring him out, and then they would make people laugh and smile. But he got abandoned, and that's why Mr. Whiskers picked him up.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
a poetry slam Chuck E. Cheese.
You
Yes.
Slam Chuck E.
Pretty
Cheese.
much.
Poetry slams Chuck E. Cheese.
Man, Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese has rebranded a lot in the past 700 years.
Screw you! I'm coming up with lore on the fucking go. Okay? Damn.
No, I love this. I love
I know.
poetry.
It
slams
was
Chuck
I
E.
who was
Cheese. him.
Yeah, so he got abandoned, and Mr. Whiskers took him into his arms, and now it helps him in his pickpocketing schemes.
Can he make pizza?
Probably not.
Damn it.
I know, I'm sorry.
Can he make Uncrustables?
Probably.
Can he make Uncrustables?
That's the question. See, that's what Plato was talking about, you know? Ancient Rome?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
And eventually, the cops show up.
Yeah,
Are
like
any
6
of you
minutes later.
present when they do?
Fuck no, I'm getting on my bike and taking out. I mean, like, I'm assuming this was the lion, right? So, yeah, job well
Yeah.
done. Chooms, little
Yeah.
fist bump.
Yeah, I need to not be around when the cops are here. I have a public fear stat of 4, so
Yeah, Mr. Whiskers is just gonna sink into the shadows with Manny, and Manny's gonna try to do the same, but you still see his LED lights from the shadows.
It's like
Aw,
no-
Manny!
He's not very good at sneaking.
It's like Norm
Manny!
from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah,
Manny's
yeah.
my favorite. I love Manny. I love you all, you're wonderful players, but Manny's my favorite.
That's fair. I can't even argue that.
Manny is all of our favorites. So.
True.
Manny's beautiful.
Manny has a special place in my heart. Right next to my left ventricle.
So you're all going your separate ways at this point? Are you meeting back up?
I mean, do you need a ride, Astro? Did you take a car out here?
I'm blocked. Legs. What do you want? I don't know. I walked here. I got legs. I want to enjoy the fresh air.
So what you're saying is you want to wait for the cops to show up.
Just give me a ride.
Okay. Hey, no offense to you, Mr. Whiskers, but I just had this bike cleaned, so I'll catch you on the flip.
Mr. Whiskers walks on all fours to home. Doesn't need your bike.
And he
It-
stutters away on all fours.
It's fucking like
I'm gonna be honest. Pretty normal for Mr. Whiskers. So
Yeah, this is a pretty average day.
Is he on something or was he on something, if you catch
Oh
my
no,
meaning?
he's never done any drugs, ever.
dude's never accept. Whiskers has never accepted any offerings from me. So guy's just got a natural energy that the rest of us just have to try and augment to achieve. You know,
Sure, pal.
you gotta find that kind of bliss in life. You know.
That guy's
Gotta
on some
taste it.
serious haze.
I'll
Let's...
have to chase to be a Mr. Whiskers.
We gotta try.
If you hear the prowling in the night, the quadruped of Jericho City.
Oh my god.
Where you saw one set of footprints and one set of handprints, that's where Mr. Whiskers carried you.
Mr. Whiskers is like the rake. He's like the rake of Jericho.
I
Oh
love it.
god, that's horrifying. Holy shit.
Mm.
I haven't heard that name in so long.
We're talking about
Oh
old
my
internet
God.
fiction. We might as well just stick to it.
Honestly. Holy shit. It was the Rake and Slender Man. Like, oh my god.
Slender Man.
And Jeff the Killer, but
Jeff the Killer. Getting on a bike in Vamusi.
Yeah. And partway, as you vamoose back to your direction, wherever it is that you're headed,
Go to my pad.
your pad.
Yeah.
Where is your pad? Is it here? Is it somewhere nicer?
It's in a nicer place.
Yeah, we're gonna cross on over to Sector 3.
Yep.
Where the people the police respond to live. Ooh, wow.
Your mom said you can have police and I can't.
Wow. And as you arrive, it's kind of a long drive.
Mm.
Kind of, when you think about it, a little bit of embarrassing long drive before. There's a little bleep on Astro's phone.
I'll look at it.
You look at the phone,
Yeah.
you are suddenly reminded that scientists say they're dirtier than toilet seats.
Tough break.
science
Mhm.
fact of the day.
Astro, you just got TB. You only have so long to live now. Sorry.
As a man of science yourself, you become aware of this. But it is a message from Jerica Bentley.
That name sounds familiar.
Does it?
I'll click to read the message.
It just says, acknowledging receipt. Please call the debrief.
Oh.
Oh, give a call. All right. Ring, ring.
Ah, wonderful. I see that you got my message. And how are you
Hi.
doing?
Doing great. Things went smooth. Buttery
I'm so
smooth.
glad to hear it. Please give me a full account of what occurred. Spare no detail.
Is that what you're into? All right. Okay.
Can I get
Sure.
Can I ask you, please, as your game master, can I ask you, please, to roll investigation for me?
That'd be a 7.
Excellent.
Yeah, spare no detail.
Yeah, we went to the site of the last murder, heard another murder, ran on over. I had my stalwart employees hack and slash the tiger up and everything. There's a gunman that I diligently disarmed, and there's blood everywhere. Ooh, so much blood. The person was missing their head. Details. Formulas are easy. Remembering people stuff. Look, there's a bunch of blood. It was great.
All right, very well. The police have shown up on the scene and have confirmed that, in addition to one killing that, as you described, was fulfilled in the manner commonly ascribed to the Lion of Sector 2, there was also a body that was in several pieces. I assumed this to be the handiwork of you and your compatriots, and as such, your contract to us is deemed fulfilled. Congratulations. You currently
Wonderful.
do not owe Medicina Inc. anything.
That's what I love to hear.
Thank you very much for helping us in our outreach to the people of Sector 2.
Absolutely. I have loved all of the. Oh, I've gone through a tunnel. He hangs up.
I don't know.
He just leans back, satisfied, like, yeah.
On the back of the bike?
Yep.
Before you fall your dumb ass up, I'm gonna reach back and grab you, pull you on.
Crashes
That'll
and
be
you both
the
die.
very sudden end of Aster. Just.
Just falling off the back of a bike. Finally, my debt is clear. It just falls off. Gets hit by a car.
What?
Look at that,
True.
Kate. Your debt to me is taken care of. My medical debt's taken care of. And Mr. Whiskers might remember that I owe him a favor, so.
So, yeah, that's all dandy, but we kind of killed somebody, famous. So that's not preem. It is for
I mean,
me,
to be fair,
but
I didn't kill anyone. I disarmed a second assailant while you murdered a celebrity who is also potentially a rival.
is that your alibi, or? Because you better fucking fix it if the cops find it.
Look, the cops don't like me all that much. What do you want me to give them a recommendation? Like, if I say good things about you to the cops, that will probably look worse for you.
You should probably just keep your mouth shut then. Make it better for all of us. Oh, we got a raid. Let's go. Live from the
hello.
apocalypse. Thank you for the raiding party of 7. Enter the giveaway. You get a chance to win Neon Knights. There's 2 slots left, and we are going to be drawing very, very soon.
We are. And later that night, if Astrolinus has the presence of mind to check his My Medicina app to see the status of his account, he will see that the debt has indeed been cleared, which is surely a weight off of his shoulders.
Oh, yeah. Clear my debt.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
Wonderful. And Kay does not notice any immediate fallout. What Kay notices, because Kay's sharp like that, Kay notices an up-and-coming rapper who vanishes from the scene entirely.
Works for me. Chump.
And every so often, a gig of Kay's falls through mysteriously. Hard to place it. Hard to say exactly what happened. But if somebody were intimidating venue owners behind the scenes, that wouldn't be for me to say. I'm just the game master. And on the night of this all coming to a head, what is it like when Mr. Whiskers goes home?
So Mr. Whiskers, I would say, tries his best to evade the police, sneaks in the shadows as Manny like awkwardly shuffles with him, and they eventually make it back to Sector 1, their home, and they have there's a door that's X'd out, and it has the Indigo Corporation or the Indigo Operatives logo with the eye that says no entry. But I enter, or Mr. Whiskers enters anyway, and it leads to the subway system underneath the city from an old relic in time. But it's his home. So he goes to his home, and his home is just, I wouldn't even describe it. It's more of just like a den where he keeps piles and piles of things that he's stolen from people. And he goes home with Manny with the new sledgehammer, and he cleans it and he holds it up to the light.
Yeah, I think this is gonna fetch a pretty penny.
That's it.
You're like nothing short of a
No, that's
millionaire.
not it. He goes into
Not
his refrigerator and he pulls out an Uncrustable and starts eating.
God, you son of a bitch. You just had to.
Ah,
You didn't have
Good,
to.
love Uncrustables. Delicious.
Sponsored by Uncrustables.
Thank you so much for playing with me tonight.
Oh,
Thank you. Oh, I think you glitched into the Matrix for a second. Are you?
Oh,
I think you're good. I think you're good now.
There we go.
Okay, good. My cybernetics are acting. Thank you all so much for playing with me today.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Chat, thank you all for joining us tonight. Genuinely, you're the most perfect chat that's ever existed on this website.
Absolutely.
I will fight for your honor.
I will kill anybody you tell me to. I'm glad we went to an app when I said that.
Give me a picture and I won't ask questions.
I will violate the Geneva Convention just for you.
Absolutely.
in a roleplay sense.
In a video
Yeah.
game, yeah.
In a video game, yeah. Glad we caught the end. Yeah.
If you have enjoyed this thing that we have done, check out Neon Knights. Check it out. You can find it on itch. It's good. It's a really good cyberpunk game, especially for people who like the kind of crunchy, tactics-heavy cyberpunk combat full of biotech and weaponry and all of the gear your little goblin heart desires is in this manual.
Mm.
And we have still got 2 copies that we are giving away to people in chat. So if you very much want this game, you can type !giveaway, all lowercase, to be entered. We're going to make 2 more draws before the night is out. If you do not win, don't despair. You can still buy it, and you should. Because Ethan's right here, and Ethan's going to know if you don't.
Yeah, that's true.
And Ethan will find you.
Yeah,
They'll get down on all fours and prowl after you.
I've got a Speeve in my basement, and I'll whisper a name in his ear, and it's gonna track you at night and appear as your paralysis team. So I'll probably do it.
You guys ever seen Death Note? Yeah, that's Ethan.
Wow.
Just be careful.
Look at
Be
that.
careful.
The whole anime, it's Ethan.
The entire anime, Ethan, right here.
All right.
Not sponsored.
I not sponsored by Uncrustables. Not sponsored by.
Not sponsored by a damn thing except for Ethan Reynolds here.
Yes, it is sponsored by Ethan. Thank you.
And a very generous benefactor that they wish to remain anonymous. But thank you for donating money to help us do a giveaway for Neon Knights. I appreciate you if you're in the chat. I love you.
Absolutely.
We're absolutely spreading the good word about Neon Knights tonight. I'm so excited. I have been your host and GM. I'm Kat. Do you have socials on the overlay? I can't see
Yes.
the overlay.
Well, no, but
Okay.
I have them in chat, so it's okay.
Okay. So you can find me loads of places. I'm the host king of Sword of Symphonies. I'm not going to do a whole thing. This isn't about me. Tonight is definitely about Neon Knights and my beautiful cast, who, frankly, are great. They're just great, listener. They're just beautiful.
I just work here, but thanks.
So can we do some outgoing intros?
Yeah, Ethan, go ahead.
Sure. So, I am the creator of this wonderful, wonderful game where you get to play as a kleptomaniac goblin with a bard mech.
I love that. Both.
But anyways, you can find if you look in chat, you can find all my stuff there. I've made a cyberpunk game, Neon Knights. I've made steampunk, a steampunk game based on the Neon Knight system, Tales from the Aerosphere. I have Disc Masters, which I completely forgot to mention in my intro, which is a Pokemon / Digimon / Yu-Gi-Oh! Tabletop RPG where you can create your own monsters and have a blast with it. And then, on top of that, I got 2 one-page free TTRPGs called Coven and Barbaria. Coven, you play as all warlocks. Barbaria, you play as all barbarians. But I am absolutely thrilled to be with a group of people. And honestly, every time we stream my game, it is unreal to me. It still feels like I'm in like some kind of dream. But I literally cannot thank Kat, Klaus, and Red so much, too much for this. So thank you so much, and hopefully we get another game, and maybe Disc Masters, Tales from the Aerosphere, maybe something like that.
Aerosphere would be the one I want to do. I've been having my eye on that one. This eye
It's
specifically.
like a refined version of Neon Knights, in my opinion. So
It looks
it's
like
pretty
so
good.
much fun.
Further refined.
Yeah. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you for making this wonderful game that we can play. We wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you. Let's little
Absolutely.
clap, round of applause. Yeah,
Round of
absolutely.
applause and thank you for the NPC pack. I needed it.
I can't tell you how many times in my home games where I'm like, shit, I didn't play, and it's 15 minutes before the session, and I have the NPC sheet. I'm like, hey, yeah, go into the dragon tongue. Here's a dragon tongue enemy. Ooh, nice. I totally prepared for this session.
Thank you, past me.
Yeah. Very well worth your money if you're a DM. 100 billion %. And if you're not, you can get extra lore with it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we like lore building on this channel.
Hell yeah.
That
buddy.
is a. Speaking of this channel,
Yeah,
we're doing outros and it's your turn.
that's right on. Klaus, go ahead, man.
Hi, it's me. I'm Klaus von Hohenlohe. I'm the Dungeon Noobs Guide on YouTube, making videos to teach you how to do games like this. Not this one yet, but I got plans.
Ooh.
So, yeah, find me there. Find me on Twitter at Klaus Von H, and just support all of these other wonderful people who do cooler stuff than me.
No,
These three people are
you
awesome.
say.
P.S. I'm a big fan of Klaus's videos. Y'all go check them out, please. They're so good.
Your narration is just like so entertaining. It's just so nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw,
uh,
I do my best.
I really liked your Dark Souls video, by the way, the one about the TTRPG. I watched that one.
Oh yeah, that's one of
Oh, I
my
haven't seen that
most
one.
hated videos.
Well, like I don't
Because
even.
anytime I do a video that criticizes 5e in any kind of way, people get mad.
But people look at that. People like looking at stuff that makes them pissed off for some reason. It's welcome to.
It's for me. I'll take their views, good or bad.
I watched the whole damn video, and there wasn't a single bad point that you made.
Yeah,
you know
you-
about
yeah.
Dark Souls. You know about 5e. You made a great freaking video. I don't know what people are
I
upset
thought
about.
so.
People just got.
Who cares?
People just got to
Fuck 'em.
stick up their ass. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck 'em.
Well, I say it's one of my most hated videos. It's still at I think 93% likes. So honestly, yeah. My videos are all like
Most
positive and teaching. People don't often get crabby with me, so I'm really fortunate.
I mean, 93% likes. Like, if you're making the
I'll take
majority of your audience happy, that's what matters. Fuck the rest of them.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit.
Speaking of which, hello, I'm Red. I usually do world building streams on this channel, right here, 8 p.m. CST. That's my consistent time. But I don't want to talk too much about me because I want to do the giveaway and stuff like that. But I am going to be on later at 12:30 a.m. on DMDM Studios, where we're going to be doing another world building thing.
Shit.
I'll be there for that, and because I'm all over the place these days. Woo, anyway, if you're not sick of seeing me yet, like I said, I do shows throughout the week. But giveaway time. So let's see who won. Actually, I'll give you guys like one last chance. Exclamation point giveaway in the chat to win a copy of Neon Knights. There are 2 slots left. If you don't get it, well, like I said, Ethan will come after you on all fours. If you don't buy it, that is. I'm just saying. I will threaten you if you do not buy the game. It's as simple as that.
In a video game.
In a video game, yeah. TM.
Yeah, in a video game. Yeah.
Red, go to
Come on.
Red, go to
We
sleep.
need
Bro,
one
when you're
more.
awake.
Give me just one.
One
Come
more.
on.
One more entrance. Klaus, you enter.
What?
I almost thought about entering, to be honest, but then I was like, what the hell do I do? I guess I'm just gonna
What do I
someone
do with
else.
this?
It's like a
Every time I
chain.
try to open chat, Discord crashes.
There is currently no giveaway running. Did I pay?
No, there is. It's Moobot. Stream
It's
Elements.
lying.
Stream Elements
Oh.
is like they're like double advocate on my shoulder. Got like an angel on one shoulder. That's Moobot. Stream Elements.
There is a giveaway. No, there's not.
My son will have a
Yeah.
giveaway. Okay, we will draw entrance. Sorry, dramatic glasses taken off. Oh, we got some good winners right here.
Sorry, I've watched way too much CSI Miami.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the opening. And you take off the glasses and dramatically, and then the da da yeah.
I was a baby when that show came out. So I'm trying to make everybody feel old.
Oh,
Come
Cat.
rub it in.
The youngins make us feel old again.
Why are we being bullied?
I gotta. I always bully my guests. It's a consistent thing now.
This is
So
true.
we do have 2 winners, both of which are friends of the channel, and one of them has been on one of my shows. Alan Hall and JJ Band Reaper 97. Congratulations. You have won a copy of Neon Knights. Just for you. Oh,
Hope you enjoy the game.
Yeah.
this is exciting. Next giveaway I do, I'm giving away one of my kidneys.
Yes.
That's
Nice.
like a $12,000 giveaway.
Sign it. Sign it. Sign it.
Listen, we all need to pay rent at this point. I mean, what's one kidney? You know?
Well,
Don't you?
one kidney will cover like a month of rent, I think. In this economy. So yeah, I think that's it. I'll have to get in contact with the winners. Winners, you can DM me here on Twitch to let me know how I can get in contact with you. Most of you I have contact with. Boffrin, I'm not sure how to get in contact with you, and I think that's it. The rest of you I can get in contact with. But save me some time, please, and message me first. I'd appreciate that very much. Twitter, Discord, whatever's easy for you. You won. Know that. Much love to you. If anybody has anything else to say before we sign off.
No. Thank y'all so much for being here, you lovely peeps. And thank you, viewer, for being here. If you please buy my games, I want sushi in the next week or so. So, you know, toss a copy of Neon Knights or Tales from the Aerosphere my way. I want some sushi. So thank you.
Itch lets you give games to other people. So if you messed up yesterday and you didn't get someone a Valentine's gift, you can buy them Neon Knights.
That's a great thing to do.
That's a beautiful thing to do.
That is a beautiful thing to do. I'll link Ethan's stuff one more time. But folks, like I said, thank you for joining us. I'll be live again on DMDM Studios at 12:30 a.m. If you're awake for some ungodly reason. But I love.
I don't know. I can't.
I understand. Most of you are normal. Unlike
this is already like past my bedtime.
Yeah, you
Same here.
Yeah, you go to bed at sundown, Klaus. I forgot.
Yeah, I gotta get up before the sun rises.
Oh, I can't do that. But folks, thank you very much, and thank you to the anonymous benefactor that gave us the opportunity to do this giveaway. So much love to you, and we're gonna be raiding in. Let's see who we got to raid.
Raid.
Any recommendations?
Who is streaming?
I don't know.
I think Amber's streaming.
Amber's streaming?
I think.
Oh,
Yes, Amber's streaming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's her Twitch
That's
handle?
Space Jamber.
Space Jamber. Let me make
The
sure I spell
Space
this correct.
Jamber.
The Space Jamber. Okay.
Yes.
Come on,
Amber did a
Slayer.
big old charity affair over the weekend. So
I saw. That's so
the
impressive.
fact that they're powerful enough to stream tonight is like,
Yeah.
I
I
streamed.
did a 13-hour. If I did a 13-hour charity stream, none of y'all would hear from me for 3 months.
I streamed for, what was it, 8 hours on Thursday? Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna be raiding into the Space Jamber. Amber, a friend of mine and a fellow Lancer. Hell yeah. So
Yes.
stay tuned, stick around. Much love to you all. Be kind to each other. Keep on raiding. Oops.